Yes. Number 15, we're deferring the public hearing until July 27th on that one. Number 16, Heather.
Actually, I think there may be a representative of the developer here.
Yes, she is. She's in that.
Lori,
Lori,
you want to come up?
I'm Lori Dietz with the Hancock Development Corporation. We are the entity that is redeveloping the Hancock Airpark, the former Air Force Base on Taft Road. I'm here tonight. We have last year upgraded some roads that we now would like to transfer to the town of Cicero. And one of the requirements is security of some sort. And I'm here to see if we could do this indemnification in lieu of posting actual funds. Because we are a not-for-profit, and I right now have about $12,000 in the bank, and would not be able to come up with the $50,000 right now if we need to. We've been able to do the road work and everything based on grants that we've had approved, and I do have some more grants coming forward, but they're in the same boat as you with the federal and state government and getting things approved and getting the paperwork.
Comments, Heather?
Are you sure? Generally speaking, your policy in the town is to accept securities. That is, written down in several different locations that that's what you do when utilities and roads are going to be dedicated to the town. And of course, you always want to be concerned about possibly setting a precedent for allowing an indemnification agreement in lieu of securities. But this developer is trying to present you with special circumstances as to why the typical policies and procedures shouldn't be followed. If the town board wants to accept that, that's of course the town board's prerogative, and we would work with the developer to put together whatever agreement we felt best protected the town under those circumstances. And in fact, the Field Development Corporation's attorney has provided me with a proposed agreement, and we've had some changes going back and forth, and I feel confident that we could agree on something if that's what the town board wanted to do.
Don't we already have precedent that some of the developers only give a letter rather than to post securities for?
No, the letter of credit is a form of security.
A letter of credit, okay.
Yeah.
There's a big difference, though. They're basically a form of government agency, quasi-government.
We're actually a leasing of the county of Onondaga who owns the property, and that we are developing and selling. So right now, most of the property is tax exempt, and as we put roads in, then we're able to subdivide it and sell it and put it back in the tax list.
So tax exempt because the county owns it.
Correct. But prior to that, federal government owned it.
Okay.
I myself don't have a problem, because if it's fall apart, I know exactly where your office is downtown. And we'll be in touch quickly.
This agreement does say that if there is a problem, we will come up to the plate. It just doesn't hold X amount of dollars for 2 to 3 years unavailable to do operations at this point.
Chris, these roads have already been inspected? Or?
Yes, I don't foresee any problem with it. I'll defer to O'Brien and Gear. They did the inspections, but in my opinion, they look very well.
They look very good. The work was done by Landfill Bell. I mean, they did a nice job. I was down there a couple of times to go over things.
Okay. Any questions, concerns? Would like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that we accept the roads pursuant to the Highway Indemnification Agreement.
Well, I want to clarify that it would be for all securities they needed to post, because they also needed to post securities for sanitary sewer and storm sewer facilities.
With that addendum.
Second.
With caveats that they will, if there is problems.
It requires them to indemnify the town for having to repair anything.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was spoken.
And they